Yo, good morning, my people. What's up, world? It is Friday, August 15th, and I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. Top of the morning to all my kings and queens, everybody out there moving on this Friday morning. Please get to where you're going safe, wherever you have to be, wherever you're coming from. I don't care if you're taking a walk, drive, supermarket, wherever you're going, safe travels. I hope everybody's feeling blessed, appreciated, thankful for seeing another day, and with knowing with Him all things is possible. Happy Friday to everybody. Welcome to the Morning Chopper for the first timers. Um, like I said, I hope everybody's feeling great this morning. It is my annual barbecue week. So I'm super excited. I know I keep mentioning it, but I'm super excited. It's our third year. It's going down tomorrow. Oh man, tomorrow it's gonna be mayhem, y'all. I will be live tomorrow. Like my man Nas, I'll be live from the barbecue tomorrow. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna get into that. And there's something else I want to get into today that it kind of help us prepare for these type of events. I don't want to say stay focused because I always use the word focus. The word for the day is maintain. Maintain. We're gonna we're gonna talk about what that word means. Right? So let's go. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Everybody make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell everybody that this is where it goes down in the morning. One of the best morning shows. Miss Fields, I see you. What's going on, Miss Fields? I didn't forget about you neither. We're gonna get that chop up going. You starting to get real famous out here, Miss Fields. BVO got you, underrated got you. I'm gonna get you too. Um, the hardest thing that we could do in this world sometimes is to maintain, um, to not just keep your composure, but when there's certain things you're trying to do in life and you want to be successful at it, there's a lot of things that you have to maintain. Um, you have to maintain yourself. You have to maintain who's around you. You have to maintain what it is that you do. And a lot of that is not easy because we live in a world where everybody's trying to fit in. And that's the hardest thing about life. Oh, you did? Oh man, I missed it, Miss Fields. I apologize. I had a lot I was trying to do because I'm trying to get ready for the mall, so I apologize for missing that. But I appreciate you, sis. And if we live in this world where everybody's trying to fit in, nobody's trying to maintain exactly what it is that they're doing because they're more focused on trying to fit in. And granted, we all have had my camera's too close. We all have had situations that we have been in when it's been like that. But if you don't start maintaining what it is that you do and who you're around and how you do things, you'll never be successful at what it is that you're trying to do or what you want to do. I have to maintain how I do my show because the thing is, we spend so much time trying to keep up with what everybody else is doing. And We want to be a part of it so bad. We want to be accepted so bad that we're trying to figure out how to either catch up to what the next person's doing, or we're trying to do exactly what it is that they're doing. And for me, that's not being you. It's not being real. You got to maintain that and not look at everybody else and go, you know what? I got to start doing what they doing. And don't get me wrong, it's always cool to look up to somebody. I look up to a lot of content creators. I look at what they do. Shout out to my man, tell us about that boxing. My man Jose, love him to death. I look at Four Corners. I might look at Drew Titan. I look at even watching BVO and what he's doing. I look at a lot of brothers and I go, man, it motivates me to get it. But at the same time, I have to do me. D Hall, what's up, man, my brother? Everybody, make sure y'all go subscribe to D Hall, the People Show. D Hall, I don't know if you following my sister, Miss Fields, but to get her on the show, please, we're trying to get our sister out there. So, Miss Fields, D Hall, if y'all haven't met, I just properly introduce y'all. Follow each other on social media. She's somebody who definitely needs to be on the show. So maintaining is something difficult for people sometimes. Because some people just don't know how to do that. They don't know the definition of that word. I think that's why people walk around and they doing so much. They just all over the place with it because people don't really know what the word maintain means. Just because you heard of the word, that doesn't mean you know the definition of it. I think what I know for me is that I try to maintain whatever it is that I do when I do it. Because I know in the long run it's going to help me get to where it is that I need to be. But if I don't do things the right way and I'm trying to cheat my way to what it is that I'm doing, how proud could I be of my work? I'm not going to be proud of it. I need to be able to sit back and say, I did that, but I did it doing it my way. I didn't do it somebody else's way. And that's when you can really feel proud of yourself, knowing that you did it your way and not somebody else's. And that's the beautiful thing about what we do on this YouTube. We all are unique in our own ways. All of us, we all unique in our own ways. So when I see that people are just, doing whatever and they're saying whatever, just for the views and the clicks or whatever, or no. Perfect example, what I'm doing for my annual barbecue. I have a lot to maintain. I have a lot to put together. And thank God for, all my people who are coming to be a part of it. Because after tomorrow, I'm going to get ready to announce the next one. I was going to wait till December to announce the next one, but I'm not going to wait till December. I'm going to be announcing the next one real soon in the next couple of weeks. Why not wait till December? I don't know. I didn't feel like waiting until then. I changed my mind. I'm going to announce the next one in September, so everybody can have it on their date, their calendar, excuse me. But even with that, I managed to maintain what it is that I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it. Because honestly, the first time I thought about it, I was like, man, I'm not doing no goddamn barbecue. That's a lot of people to feed. I don't feel like dealing with people. When you're dealing with your own people, they don't appreciate nothing. People come through and People just come through and eat up shit and then they just go. You know, and that's what people use cookouts and barbecues for. But I always tell people this is not just a cookout, it's not just a barbecue, it's a celebration. So it's something different. And I think we have to stop getting that twisted. I was at a celebration yesterday, and I tell you just the behavior of some people. Sometimes our people, we do entirely too much. We do entirely too much. Where we're so used to doing too much that we think that we're not doing anything wrong. And then when we're being corrected about it, we have an attitude about it. Sometimes we just do entirely too much. And that's something that we need to maintain. But if you're not used to maintaining it, you're not going to know how to go about it. The word of the day is maintain. How many of you can maintain what it is that you do? And not just say you do it, because you can use the word, but how many of you actually follow up with the word? Because I see a lot of people who don't really understand what that word means, or they don't care about it. They're just out here just doing whatever. You know what I mean? I got to get it how I live, and and I mean, after a while, all that talk is like, all that get it how I live. That sound cool when you're young, but at a certain age, man, that shit is for the birds. But I think it'll be so much easier for us if we knew how to adapt to that word. If we just decided, you know what, I'm gonna have to maintain a lot of what it is that I'm doing, no matter what it is, rather if it's my show, who I'm around, my money. I gotta start having some kind of order stored if I'm ever going to be wherever it is that I need to be, or whatever it is that I want to do. And the reason why this is so important, and the reason why these morning chop ups are so important because, like, it's something to give people. It gives you something to think about, when I have these topics. Because let's just be honest, none of us as kids, and a lot of us have kids on our own. So we always trying to teach them something. Just because you're the parent, that doesn't mean you know it all. Because a lot of parents are out here with kid mentalities. You can't teach your kid nothing if you got a kid mentality yourself. So a lot of these conversations are important because we need to also let the generation know that it's not always about getting on here wilding out and going back and forth and arguing with people. Our channels are also supposed to be to inspire people. It's not always about getting up here arguing boxing or arguing about rap music, or we up here talking about celebrities. We talking about people that's established already. When we going back to our community, they got pissed in the hallways or in the stairs. It's not about all that all the time. Sometimes you have to have some encouraging words and to motivate people and let them know that, oh man, it's a lot out here that I can't be talking about. I just have to learn to maintain my conversations. Do I want to have these conversations for me? Or do I want to have these conversations for the public? Because I'm worried about views. What am I really doing this for? It's funny. So I'm on BBO show. Shout out to BBO. I'm on his show yesterday, and it was funny because something was said on there that I actually had been thinking about with my show. And They go, man, one time we was in the 500s and they were wondering, when are we going to get out of the 500s? They said they was on the 500s for a while. And I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking like, yeah, I've been at 6 something for a while. When you start to think that you will get higher, I'm maintaining how I run my channel. Now, for some people, that's boring because they want to hear controversy. They want to hear drama. If you're not sitting here talking about something that moves the needle, I mean, your channel's never going to get the way it needs to be because you're the type of person that don't cause controversy. So guess what, McLean? In another 4 to 6 months, you might be still at 600. I seriously doubt that, but okay. Okay. And I think that's when we get discouraged, when we see the numbers ain't moving. Now, we go, whose fault is that? That it's not moving the way it's supposed to. It's not about whose fault it is. I'm maintaining what it is that I'm doing. And I'm never going to change that. That is just going to be what it's going to be. Rather if you like it or not. We can't all be with the get along game. We just can't do that. We all can't say, you know what, this is working out for this person. Let me see if it'll work out for me. We all bring something different to the table on this YouTube. And a lot of us are so smart and intelligent that it's crazy. It's crazy. Because a lot of us can sit up here, whether it's football, basketball, music, boxing, we can all sit up here and have a great conversation about stuff. You know what I mean? How many of us can maintain what it is that we do without being disrupted, worrying about what everybody else is doing and worrying about having to keep up with the Joneses? You might look at your subscribers on your channel, you look at everybody else, you hear people go, yo, I got 9,100 or 91,000, whatever, and I got monetized, and then it makes you feel like everybody's passing you. And you like, wait a minute, I'm just as intelligent and my channel is just as dope as yours. I mean, I don't understand what's going on. There's some people who do things to get to where they need to be. There's some people who say things to get to where they need to be. Not everybody works hard to get to where they need to be. I'm gonna just be real with you. Y'all know that just as well as I do. Some people got ways of getting to where they need to be, causing controversy. I managed to maintain that because I'm just not the guy who's on that type of timing. Because I want to be a guy that when I travel places, if you're going to hurt me or do anything to me, I'd rather you do that for me spilling out the truth versus me out here I'm out here bashing you and I'm out here just saying whatever. And then here it is, I'm in your city. We have to learn to maintain that because sometimes we put ourselves in places and spaces where we're backed up into a corner and now we have to figure out how we're going to get the hell out of here. And it should never be like that. So we have to maintain what it is that we do and how we do it. It's just to protect us, not as just content creators. Because before content creators, a lot of us are parents, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters. So we have to remember that and not always have the attitude of Stormy B Man, what's going on? AKA Sensei. Everybody make sure they go subscribe to Stormy B Man. which I'm hoping to see Stormy in the Big Apple next year. So we have to learn how to protect our space, protect our peace. Because, like I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, if you remember, the only thing you got in this world really is your name. I talked to this about y'all. I said this a couple of weeks ago to y'all. The only thing you're leaving out, only thing you got is your name. And you have to protect that and you have to defend that. You got to maintain all that. Because we just live in a world where people are, whatever reason they got an issue with you, they're going to make up something. They're going to say whatever. So you have to find a way to kind of stay away from that. You got to maintain it. You got to maintain a lot of that. Look, man, I don't need none of that. That's no good for me. Because you're always going to have somebody to go, hey, man, I don't like that Stormy dude, man. I don't like Drew. I don't like D-Free. I don't like Blue Blood. I don't like Crush the Legend. I don't like a lot of these guys. And, you know, then you go, all right, but what do you want me to do? Sometimes you got to just maintain and say, you know what? Yeah, I need you to, because you're the type that's going to purposely start beefs. And on YouTube, it really ain't no real beefs. Let's be real, because unless you could physically touch someone, it ain't really no real beefs. It's just a whole bunch of people just running their mouth and nobody's going to do anything. Because if your life is worth something, and if your channel is worth something, and you have a family, like, how many of y'all really gonna put that on the line? How many? Sit there the whole time watching it. Yeah, sitting there the whole time watching it, hating. For what? I'm so happy about next year in 2026 that the LDBC meet and greet is in New York, and then I have my annual barbecue. Man, let me tell you something. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, yeah, McClain, if I'm you, I'm not messing with them LDBC dudes. Watch them. But shit, I gotta watch y'all. Anybody who wants to come kick it with me that I'm cool with, any wandering dog who says, hey, I want to come to your annual barbecue, who the fuck am I to tell them no? Unless I don't deal with you and you've been a hater, who am I to tell you no? Who am I to tell you no? I can't wait till August of 2026. It is going to be a zoo in New York. Because I'm going to finally meet some people that I've never got to meet. BC, I see you, man. Tomorrow, BC. I'm going to meet some people next year that I've been dying to meet. We got to maintain that. Oh, Stormy, you are more than welcome. I already told Drew that. I told Drew that. 78, I'm waiting for him to call me. He has my number. I'm probably going to reach out to him today. He might have forgot when he got back to Milwaukee, but I'm going to call him. I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys, because I know I'm coming to y'all gathering. It's in New York. Oh, man, there ain't no way in hell I'm not coming. I'm definitely coming to show support. We have to maintain and stay away from the sucker shit. As men, and we're black men, and we're successful, rather if your channel is monetized or not, I'm going to tell you what makes you successful. The money doesn't make you successful. Your ass not being in jail, not being in prison. You ain't strung out on drugs. That's what makes you successful. Everybody thinks success is always money. You know, oh, you monetized on YouTube, you successful, man. Y'all don't understand the success. It's just you being able to Get up every day and do what you want to do and go where you want to go, no matter what problems you got in life. You're not in prison. You're not strung out on drugs. You're not homeless. We're able to wake up every day and get on here and go live as much as we want. We can pick and choose whenever we want to go live, rather if it's 3 times a week, 1 time, whatever. Yeah, oh yeah. I heard a lot of stuff about you, Stormy. They was like, yeah, Stormy's so damn cool. I could tell. I think what it is that people find a reason to dislike people. People can't maintain their behavior and their feelings. They don't know how to do it. So now it's we have to find a reason to not like these dudes. We gotta find a reason not like these dudes. It's something about them. I don't know what it is. And then what it is, they try to get with other people and start this whole we don't like them. Oh, let's all start a campaign. Let's get with some other YouTube channels and that don't like them neither, and let's just start this whole F them campaign. Tay Tay, what's up, my Long Island sister? One thing about me, I never got involved in social media for any of that. I'm not doing that. I am a guy who not just talks about boxing, but I'm a guy who strongly represents amateur boxing, the youth. That's what I'm about. Bringing to y'all the next up and coming star. Not to be on here bashing anybody. We have to learn how to maintain that. And that's the biggest problem that we have in the black community. Good morning, Tay. That's the biggest problem that we have in the black community. And it's only getting worse and worse with us day by day. So you telling me, check this out, Tay Tay, BC, Stormy, check this out. So you telling me next year in August of 2026 that we all can't come together as one for the LDBC meet and greet and the No Duck Zone anniversary and have a good time? How? And it's not about if you black or white, because I invite anybody and everybody. If they're cool with me, anybody who wants to come kick it with me that I'm cool with, I don't care what your nationality is. But when you talk about brothers and sisters getting together, having a good time, come on, we can't do that. We can't take pictures. We can't go live on YouTube without somebody be like, yo, here they go again. Here they go. Clarence must be an LDBC member because he'd be around them a lot. Let me tell you something. This is no cap. If I was, it would be none of your goddamn business. Just because you see me when you see me around some people, it's because they're good people. My sister Miss Fields, I'm hoping to see her next year. Shawar, I'm hoping to see her next year. Tay Tay, you know I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We have to maintain that. The biggest problem is we don't know how to maintain that. We don't know, and it's sad. So when we have these meet and greets and we have these barbecues, they're for a reason. They're for a reason. Do you know how many people that you have never talked to in person, that you only see online, and then you finally get to see them? That's beautiful. No matter how negative it's no matter how negative it is on this YouTube, one thing we all can say is that this shit brought us all together. A lot of us talk to each other more than we talk to our own immediate family. A lot of us. And we all been doing it for some time now. The word of the day is maintain. How many of y'all can maintain what it is that you do? How many of you can maintain who do you have around you? Because sometimes y'all treat people like they God, like it's hard for you to separate yourself from them. How many of y'all can do that? How many of y'all cannot try to be with the get along gang? What you trying to get along with everybody? How? How many of y'all could encourage other people and help other people with what they got going on? When you say, yo, Stormy B, man, go subscribe to him. Tay Tay, go subscribe to her. Miss Fields, go subscribe to her. We are too busy out here just not maintaining our behavior, not keeping our composure. We're not doing that. Okay, you're not happy with what's going on with your channel or something. Hey, fix it. Fix it. Don't sit there and complain about it. Fix it. But just know at the same time, you got people who like what they like. Sometimes your channel just don't fit. Hey, my channel don't fit everybody. I can tell it don't. Does that make me quit? I could. I could easily walk away from my channel and be like, man, fuck this channel, man. I ain't doing this shit. Sick of this. I don't talk about certain fighters or people don't want to hear no morning chop up in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, we want to hear some boxing. But that's not what I choose to bring it to you early in the morning. I don't want to start my morning off like that. I could easily start my morning off like that. I don't. Because there's some things that need to be heard. Come this Saturday, it's going to be super amazing this week. It's going to be super amazing tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, man. Tomorrow is going to be off the chain. And next year is going to be even better because we have a meet and greet and an annual barbecue. In the same month, right after tomorrow, by September, I'm already announcing my next annual barbecue. So once I do that in September, I'm going to already send everybody the invites for 2026, just so y'all can let your jobs know. 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. BC. So next year, next year. So after tomorrow, give me about another 2 weeks, probably another 2 weeks before I start sending some invites out for next year. So just be on the lookout because that's how excited I am about it. So, hey, if you're not in New York, I suggest you, when I send you the invite, I suggest y'all start booking your rooms. Or you can come up and go back home, whatever it is, however y'all want to do it. But you got to maintain that. Even with me doing this being my 3rd year, like I said, it's a lot of stuff that I had to work on and think about. And I go, okay, do you want to do this? Why do you want to do this? And what are you looking to get out of it? I'm looking to just spend time with my people who have made it possible for me to do what it is that I do. I got family. Kano, here you go, Kano. Kano, as soon as you walk in, you starting already, Kano. Come on now. No, Kano, you ain't got to book no room. That's Kano Loco. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him. That's another one of my brothers that I cannot wait to meet. Out of a lot of people, that's one dude right there I cannot wait to meet. I can't wait to meet him. Good guy right there. Good guy. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Yeah, fellowship, man. And that's what it's about too. Fellowship is about networking. And Drew said it on his live the other day, and I've always said that it's about networking. You know what I mean? It's always about networking and talking to each other. Because like I said, we spend so much time on social media. And some of us can video chat each other. And the video chat is cool, but it's not the same as being there where you can hug somebody and be like, man, it's finally glad, you know, it's finally, you know what I mean? I'm glad to finally meet you, man. And tomorrow I'm gonna get to do that. I'm gonna get to do that. Make sure y'all join me tomorrow. I'll be live for the annual barbecue. 11 a.m. Like I said, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. I will be live. I don't know if I'll be live for the whole barbecue, but I'm gonna try to go live as long as I can, and then I probably at some point I'll probably have to start the live over. But I'll try to go for as long as I can. But as in people, we're going to have to start maintaining what it is that we do, and not look at what everybody else do and try to follow with them. Because a lot of these people you see on social media, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I say this all the time, they serve no purpose, none whatsoever. But when you take somebody like me or the LDBC who does these annual or Four Corners, shout out to my brothers Four Corners Boxing, who's doing a second annual back to school giveaway. You know how hard it is to do stuff like that? So rather if it's a meet and greet, or if it's an annual barbecue, or if it's an annual back to school giveaway, a lot of that is a lot. So we ain't just sitting online talking boxing and talking this. We're actually making moves. My 600 and something subscribers is not going to determine what I do. But why should I do this? I don't have no big channel. You don't have to have a big channel to celebrate with the people that made it possible for you to even do what you do. You don't need 91,000 subscribers or 9,100. You don't need that. Just appreciate the people that you have. Because like I said, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. People are not going to like your channel for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Hey, this is not a Tank channel. Is this a Devin channel? Is this a Canelo channel? Huh? Is this a Brian Norman channel? Is this a Pacquiao channel? Is this a LDBC channel? Because I've gotten that plenty of times. And I go, why? Because I'm black? Because I'm black. So that's what makes y'all ask that dumbass question. Because I've had idiots do that. This is no Doug Zone channel. This is a friendly channel. But if you come over here with the disrespect, believe me, we don't time people out over here. We block them. Because I don't play with you people. I'm not going to, yeah, I don't do, you trolls don't do nothing for me. You don't hit my Cash App. You don't get my likes up. You don't do nothing. So I don't leave no space for y'all to even think that y'all going to come over here and I'm going to entertain y'all. Yeah. Yeah, BC. That's exactly. Hey, BC. Hey, BC, that's exactly what it is, man. I'm laughing, but I'm laughing because it's the truth. That's exactly the type of channel this is. Because if you're not careful, man, if you're not careful, you'll have people walking in here and changing up how you do things. And you want to be careful with that. So this is the reason why, and this is another thing I need you channels to stop doing that I see a lot of you channels do, right? Do what y'all want to do because you run your channel, but I'm going to need y'all to stop giving everybody a wrench. Because I be in some channels and I see some of these people with wrenches disrespect the host. They disrespect the host so bad. I be in some channels when I watch it and I go, yo, The host guy gonna have to start maintaining this shit or doing. You got to get some type of control. If you get a wrench, it's not just because I know you. You cool. I don't have to worry about going back and forth with you. I mean, we could agree to disagree, but we can still keep it respectful. I see a lot of channels who's just giving people wrenches because people that came to their channel 3 weeks in a row, or sometimes 3 days in a row, and or why he get a wrench because he came in 3 weeks in a row. A lot of these dudes are they seem like they cool. They say whatever to get in, and then they ask you. Anytime somebody that you don't know like that asks you for a wrench, watch it. I have never went to no channel and asked anybody to give me a wrench. Not that I can remember. I've always got mine by just being me and just coming and supporting the channel. I've never went to a channel so I could get a wrench. There's channels I'm a part of now that I don't get a wrench. I don't feel no kind of way. I don't walk in and go, where's my wrench? I don't do that. I don't do that. I come in and pay my respects. Yo, salute my people. And if the conversation is something I don't want to hear, I get up out of there. But I come and pay my respects. But I'm going to need you channels respectfully. Stop giving everybody a wrench, man. You think that's going to get your subscribers up? That's going to get your views up, man? Stop giving everybody a wrench, man. When these dudes sit there and disrespect the host, you're a fanboy, you crazy. I've seen dudes say all kinds of shit. And I'm like, y'all ain't going to take his wrench from him? You crazy. So you know what I like to do, Stormy? You know what I like to do, Stormy? I like to go to people's channels when I'm in their lives. I press the name of the people and I go to their channel, which they don't have channels, and I block their ass. I'm petty. I be doing that in a lot of channels. I go and I block their ass. I block them because I'm like, yo, if you're going to disrespect Stormy, or if you're going to disrespect Drew or D Free or BBO or any of my peoples like that, who the hell am I? That part is so true. I have. Yeah. Yeah, they will. They will. They will. They will, Miss. They will, Miss Fields. That's why you can't just get one over here. You can't just get one over here. You can't just get one over here. I had an idiot come in here talking about, yo, can I get a wrench? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't even know you, man. Can you send a link? I don't know you. Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know you, chump. I don't just bring people to my house the first day because they telling me they cool. I don't give a shit if you cool. I don't know you. Our channels are our house. That's our house. Not because we do it in our house. It don't matter if we do. It doesn't matter if we did our lives on top of the roof. That's our house. We don't just bring anybody to our house. Yeah, they chumps, man. Like you're not coming in here talking about give me a wrench, man. You crazy? So we got to maintain that. We have to protect our space and our peace. Yeah, that's Mr. T word. We can't do that, man. So respectfully, I need you channels to stop doing that. Because y'all making yourself look crazy. After a while, I don't even get mad with the troll. I get mad with y'all. I get mad with y'all because these trolls know exactly what they doing and y'all fall for it. I'm never going to leave space for anybody to think that they're going to come into my channel and disrespect me, and then I'm going to go back and forth with you every day. That's why we don't time people out over here. We block them. When I say wrenches, get him. When I say get him up out of here, I don't mean time him out. I mean get his ass up out of here. Get him up out of here. See, on this channel, you only get one shot. I ain't giving you 2 or 3 shots. You got one shot. You come in here and say something racist. You come in here and act something stupid. You put any type of emojis up that's not appropriate. You out of here. And that's probably why my channel will never be successful, because there's a lot of people who feel like they can't come and do what they want to do. So, thank you, BBO. I pray you. Everybody go subscribe to BBO Sports TV, man. Another one of my brothers I'm looking forward to seeing next year. BBO, prize fighter, Dub right side, all of them. I'm hoping to see all of them next year. There's a content creator once was cool until I was invited to discuss the topic, not even boxing. Some of his supporters was ranchers began disrespecting me. Um, well, you know, Stormy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kano, all of y'all, I want y'all to understand something. I'm gonna be honest with you, Stormy. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. All right, just let me know, BBO. Not because of who you are, Stormy, but because of who you're affiliated with. People are just gonna say whatever to you. That's how I feel. Now I could be wrong. So certain people feel like your opinion is not it's not valid, or whatever you say is not valid. And it's messed up because people will crucify you because of who you are affiliated with. And it hurts because I can't have an opinion. And it's not so much of what I'm saying. You got you got people that'll crucify you for what you're saying, and then you got people who will crucify you because of who you're affiliated with. You trying to crucify me because who I am affiliated with is not going to change anything. This is a family that I'm a part of. This is a family that I'm going to stay a part of. Instead of going, instead of going back and forth, I ask you not to check your people's. He's like, hey man, I got nothing to do with it. Yeah, yeah, people do. Yeah, but you see, but this is what I'm saying. So check it though, Stormy. Right? Some of these dudes with these channels are so worried about keeping their subscribers and their viewers. Long as they're not being disrespected, they don't care. He said, I get stuff because I'm black. Shut up, BVO, to dumb ass. But people will do that. They're so worried about keeping their subscribers, they're afraid. They're afraid to take a ranch away. They're afraid to say, hey, watch your mouth. They're afraid to do it. Because now what it is, when they're not cool with that person no more, now that person goes to somebody else's channel, bashing them, telling other people don't subscribe to his channel. They're more worried. This is why the word of the day is maintain. You got to maintain all that. You can't be worried about. I don't really care about. Let me tell you something. I could lose 3 subscribers right now. Right now. I might not ever get monetized. I'm not thinking negative, but I might not never get monetized. It might take me 2 more years, 3 more before I get monetized. I don't focus on that because I didn't get on YouTube to get monetized. So whenever that happens is when it happens. But let me tell you what people are not going to do. If you up here, Stormy, BC's up here, who's ever up here that I fool with, and somebody's in the comments disrespecting you, what I look like telling you, hey, Stormy, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Nah, hold on, bro. I don't care if they got a wrench or not. Bro. We're not going to do that. You say some shit like that again, not only am I take the wrench from you, I'm going to block you. I don't care nothing about it, keeping no damn subscribers. I can't keep you. You got to want to be here. You got to want to be here. But if that wrench makes them feel like they Superman, it makes them just feel like they can say whatever. Nah, man, this is a real channel over here, man. I don't know what you other channels got going on. Y'all more worried about keeping y'all subscribers, man. I don't give a shit about none of that. You're gonna respect my people. If everybody who has a wrench have to respect each other, then that's just what it is. We're not doing that. Yes, we're not doing that. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be talking to you. There's no way in hell I'm gonna be talking to you, D Hall, or somebody, if somebody's disrespecting somebody, and I'm gonna sit here and tell D Hall, but D Hall, I mean, he's talking about this and he's talking about that, and he's insulting you. Well, he ain't talking about me, D Hall. So as long as he ain't talking about me, I don't care. It don't work like that. And that's where you channels got it fucked up. Because y'all more worried about holding on to your subscribers. Not even surprised, family. Some of these people say, yeah, they do. They do, Miss Fields. And the host should be ashamed of himself. Because if you on that host, if you're on his show, it's supposed to be the utmost respect. That's why even when I have guests, I'm paying attention to the comments. Now, you know what kills me is when these hosts lie and go, I'm not even looking at the comments. I don't know what was being said. Bullshit. You're supposed to pay attention to all that. That's why I keep this extra phone with me. You know what this extra phone is? We on live right now. You know what this extra, so a lot of times when y'all see me with my head down and y'all talking, a lot of times I'm looking at the comments. Sometime I might catch it on here, but I'm looking at the comments. So as soon as something crazy is being said, oh, homie, we ain't doing that. You up out of here. Y'all host, or exactly what you are, you're a host. You run the channel. You in charge. If running the channel is too much for you, then maybe you should go back to doing what you were doing before you decide to become a YouTuber. You can't have people coming and disrespecting somebody that you invited. And everybody drop their link too. Everybody that has a link, drop your link. Drop your channel. Everybody. I don't care who you are. Everybody drop it. This is a place where I want everybody to drop their links. Everybody who's not subscribed to somebody, please go subscribe to them. You know I'm fair over here. Everybody drop their link. We got to stop that. And Stormy, I'm sorry that happened, but you know what? I'm not surprised that happened. Because sometimes it's not what you say, right? You as a man, it's not what you say all the time. It's just that people are going to want to criticize you because of who you're affiliated with. And it sucks. He's with the LDBC, so what he say don't matter. Oh, he hang out with them dudes over there. He's getting seen in pictures with this dude over here. What he say don't matter. Oh yeah, BC, most definitely. BC is one of the coolest cats that you can meet. Sometimes people will crucify you because of who you're affiliated with, as if you crucifying me is not going to change who I'm affiliated with, who I hang with. I'm going to hang with whoever I want to hang with. If they're not bringing nobody harm to me and they've never done anything to me, they never put a bad rumor out about me, they never said anything about me that could have cost me my life, I'm going to hang with them. I'm going to hang with them. And I don't give a shit what you say. Yeah. With Stormy, they'll do it. They'll do it. People will crucify you just because of who you're affiliated with. And that's not going to make you change what you are and who you're affiliated with and the brothers that you're around. You got people, I'm going to be no Doug Zone until the day I leave this earth. Stormy, you, Drew, and everybody are going to be LDBC to the day y'all leave here. There's going to be some people that's going to be what they be until they leave here, because we all serve a purpose. I'm not going to change who I am to make you comfortable. You either got to accept what comes with me or get from around me. And as powerful as a name that I have is No Doug Zone, that says a lot, because I'm the type that I'm not ducking no smoke. And not ducking no smoke doesn't mean, oh, I'm out here looking for a fight. I'm out here addressing shit that you don't hear nobody else wanting to address, because everybody wants to sugarcoat shit, because everybody wants to try their best to hold on to their subscribers. There's some of the same subscribers that in the next minute they praising you, and the next minute they violating you. You the host and they dissing you. You a fanboy. You this or that. And you don't even remove them from your channel. You still leave them to come up to disrespect you more. Some of y'all got it twisted. You don't know how to protect your space or your peace. Take 6. Yeah. I'll never let you come. There ain't nobody. I don't care nothing about holding on. Man, let me tell you something. I can have 100 people drop off right now. Yeah, I could be upset about it. Yo, how I lose 100 subscribers? But what am I to do? Sometimes the truth hurts. If you're gonna swing on me and fight me in real life, I'd rather you fight me for telling the truth than to praise me for being a fraud, because I look like I'm being real. You're gonna swing on me in real life, swing on me because you don't like what I say, but it's the truth, and the truth hurts. You got a lot of make believe dudes out here. A lot of these dudes are make believe dudes, man. They make believe. These dudes ain't real. A lot of them ain't real. They make believe. They get up in the morning, they put this mask on, they get on YouTube, and you're like, yo, dog, I know you ain't like that in real life. You can't be like that in real life. It ain't nowhere in hell you walking around hard 24/7. It's no way. You can't be, bruh. You can't be. Are you kidding me? So you just a tough guy 24/7? Man, get the fuck out of here. You got rappers that walk around, they're not even tough 24/7. A lot of that shit is an act, and then you do got something that'll give you the business in real life. But even rappers ain't walking around 24/7 hard. They got kids. Some of them are grandfathers. They're trying to be here for theirs. Ain't nobody walking around tough all day. Unless you feel like you got something to prove. We have to learn. The word of the day is to maintain. We got to learn how to maintain all that. Because in 5, 10 years from now, we have to go back and look at our work. We have to go back and look at our work because, like I said before, I'm not doing this another 5 years. There's no Doug Zone probably doing this for another 5 years, which means I don't disappear, but I'm positioning myself to do other things because No Doug Zone is bigger than just talking boxing. It's about helping the community. It's about changing lives. So you're going to see me do other things, have my own boxing gym. My goal is to have my own boxing gym 5 years from now, which you can never get tired of having boxing gyms. New York City's filled with a lot of boxing gyms, but we always could use more, something to take the kids off the streets. So we all are positioning ourselves to do different things. So rather if you monetize on YouTube or not, don't think that the people that's monetized are better than you. Yeah, Stormy. Don't ever think that somebody's better than you because they have more subscribers or they monetize. So now you feel like you don't belong in the same circle as them. Because we all had to start somewhere. And you know YouTube is funny where you can have all the subscribers one day and then it's the next day where all of them are gone. Exactly. Exactly, Stormy. We're not trying to do that. All we want to do, all we want to do is be the best at what it is that we're doing, bringing brothers together. I just told you tomorrow. I, no, the paper. I just told you tomorrow we're finna all get together, my 3rd year, and have a great time. And then next year, the meet and greet. Like we all finna have a great time, man. A great time. And believe me, next year that's going to piss a lot of people off because there's going to be a lot of people out there that's not going to want to see that. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to say to me, man, why you, why was you there? Why was you in the picture with them dudes? You fuck with them? Yo, watch them. Telling you, man, watch them. Fuck, I need to watch you. You keep telling me to watch them. I'm gonna watch you. I don't like no watch them ass people. I'm gonna watch you. How about that? You keep telling me to watch them. I'm gonna watch your ass. How about that? That's what I'm gonna do. I don't need nobody telling me to keep watching somebody. I'm gonna watch your ass. I do watch them. I'm on their channel every day. I am watching them. How about I watch your ass? What you got going on, or what they do to you that you got to keep warning me about watching them? I need to watch you. It is sad with the behavior of dudes. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Leave me alone. Word of the day, y'all, is we have to maintain all that. Maintain it. Find some way to try to control that, because we all are doing great at what it is that we're doing. And for the people who don't serve a purpose, or the people that we have to keep away from us, those are the people we don't invite to a meet and greet. Those are the people that we don't invite to an annual barbecue. We leave them where they at. Now, people like that say, well, I'm going to show up to a meet and greet and barbecue anyway. Yeah, you can show up. But I'm going to tell you like this, you better show up in peace or leave in pieces. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you if you just come up with this idea of, I'm going to show up and I'm just going to cause ruckus. I've been waiting to see one of them dudes so I can, okay, go ahead. See how that turns out for you. Because like I said, in real life, a lot of y'all are not going to do anything but just talk. Because the opportunity always presents itself. And I'm not pushing violence. What I'm saying is, there's these meetings all the time. Where are you cats at? Where y'all at? So it ain't nothing that y'all doing that's y'all just doing this. Talking. Yeah, BC. And y'all mad at the wrong people. Y'all mad because the thing is, y'all could be doing what we're doing. You choose not to. Y'all choose to sit and hate from the sideline. So when you see a LDBC meet and greet, you see No Doug Zone annual barbecue, you see Four Corners back to school anniversary, Drew Titan, man, my brother, man, my co-op brother, my BX brother, Bronx on deck. When you see us do these barbecues and these annuals, whatever, y'all could be doing the same thing, but y'all choose to hate from the sideline. Y'all don't want to see people in pictures smiling. Y'all don't want to see people that you cool with in pictures with other people that you ain't cool with, because now you got an issue. Oh, you in the picture with Drew? This is my response to Drew Titan. Why is you in the picture with Drew? I don't like that big bitch. Why is you in the picture with Drew? Why is you in the picture with Stormy? Why are you in the picture with 78? I'm telling you, McLean, you gotta watch them dudes. What the fuck am I watching? What am I watching? Instead of y'all hating from the sideline, y'all should be trying to do the same thing. Because in all reality, if everybody would stop this hating on somebody, do you know how many of us could come together from different channels and just do one big ass barbecue? You know how that would look? Now, I know that's not going to happen. But if everybody wasn't on that type of time, and you know how many of us could come together to do something major like that, what that would look like? It would be so unbelievable the fucking news would have to show up, because they probably wouldn't even believe it. Love is free. It don't cost. Some of y'all choose to just hate from the sideline. You choose to be disrespectful. You choose to throw people under the bus. Y'all choose to spread rumors about people that it could possibly get them hurt in real life. This is what y'all choose to do. You choose to hate from the sideline. Well, let me tell you something. Continue to hate from the sideline. Because as long as I'm breathing, the No Duck Zone annual barbecue is going to go on. If I can make it to my 25th anniversary, if God keeps me around that long, I'm going on my third one. If he can keep me around till my 25th anniversary, I'm going to keep doing it. And it's nothing that y'all can do about it but keep hating from the sideline. And even when I'm gone, I'm hoping that my wife, if she's still here, she continues it on for me. But it ain't going nowhere. I'm going to make sure before I leave this earth, y'all asses are going to remember me. Yeah, my channel wasn't always the popular. You might have not liked my topics. I didn't have all the subscribers in the world, but I always kept it 1,000, rather if you like me or not. Because nothing I say is for views. Nah, I ain't apologizing. Hell no. Yeah, BC, fuck that, man. Not me. Not me. Because there's some things that need to just be, yes. There's some things in real life that just need to be said. And too many people are hugging and kissing their subscribers. They too busy doing it because they too afraid to say something to them. Too afraid to say something to them. Or if I say something to them, then they go and then, I don't want to, I'd rather be cool with them than to be enemies with them. Because if I ain't cool with them no more, now they're going to go to other channels to talk about me, or they're going to go live and talk about me, or they're going to tell other people not to subscribe. Man, I don't give a shit about nobody going to tell nobody not to subscribe to me. I don't give a shit about none of that. You think I give a fuck about that? I got more important things to worry about. I ain't worrying about you going around telling nobody not to subscribe to me. That's cool. That's cool. I can lose 100 subscribers right now. What could I do? Some people in my case be like, man, I'm just going to quit this YouTube because I'm trying to go forwards, but if I lose subscribers, I'm going backwards. And I'm not going to sit up here for 2-3 hours talking boxing or whatever if I'm losing subscribers. That makes no sense. This shit is a hit and miss. You got to make this YouTube shit, you got to make it work to your best ability. They're going to love you. They're going to hate you. They're going to try to disrespect you. They're going to try to violate you, talk about your dead relative. They're gonna do whatever to cause a distraction, hoping that it works for you, hoping that you go away. I'm hoping he goes away because we really don't care nothing about seeing him because he ain't talking about nothing. Get him up out of here. That's just one less Negro on YouTube. Now let's work on the next one. What up, Drew? Let's work on the next one. If we can get him off YouTube, we'll get him the fuck out of here. And then after that, we'll work on the next one. Let's get him up out of here. We have to maintain as content creators, the real content creators, not the constant creators, not the constant creators that's constantly out here starting shit. We talking to the real content creators that really put in work. We have to learn how to maintain all that. We're going to have to dig deep down inside and say, you know what? Is there certain shit I'm not going to surround myself with? Is certain shit I'm not going to tolerate? Even if you have a wrench, if you're in my channel and you're talking to me crazy and I'm the host, you think I'm going to keep you because you got a wrench? I'm going to get you the fuck out of here. If you are surrounding yourself around somebody who disrespected me, that talked about me, not just talked about me, but put a nasty ass rumor out about me that could have got me killed, and you think that you finna hang around that person or support them and then come to my channel, get the fuck out of here. It's not happening. I'll get rid of you so fast. And guess what? When I catch that person, and if you're around them, you know what's gonna happen. And it's not allegedly. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. It's no, allegedly. Nah, ain't no allegedly. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. So if you smart, you'll know what to do. But I don't promote violence. I'm just keeping it a buck. Because there's too many people thinking they can say and do whatever they want on here, and there's no consequences. You got all these, you got this meet and greet and all these annual barbecues, and ain't none of you dudes pulling up. And nobody's saying stay away. You can come, but if you know you're coming on that different type of timing and you're coming for beef and you want a war, you sure you want that? Because none of these meet and greets or annual barbecues are for that. They're not for that. We're actually bringing people together. Next year, it's about to be magical in 2026. I'm so ready for next year. I'm ready to get this year the fuck over with already. I want to go to sleep and wake up tomorrow in this August of 2026. I wish it could be like that because that's how excited I am about next year. And tomorrow is going to be dope. Tomorrow, the family's getting together and we are going to rock. Yo, we're going to tear the park up. We're going to literally tear the park up. And I don't mean in a bad way. We're not going to do that because, you know, this is my third year. So, but we're going to have fun. But we have to maintain what it is that we're doing. D Free, what up? We got to maintain, y'all. I'm talking to everybody. We cannot create space for these people who don't serve no purpose. We can't keep entertaining the bullshit. At some point, we have to say to ourselves, you know what? Not today. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not ever. Yo, get up out of here. This ain't the channel for it. This ain't the place for it. It's not the place for it. And we know half of these dudes are not who they say they are. So why are we going to keep coming up here every day going back and forth with somebody? You know how many times I've seen somebody say something to Free disrespectful? And I'm like, you talking to him, but you ain't pulling up to his town, so you might as well just shut up. You see Drew, I'm in the Barclays Center. Y'all check this out. I know Drew told this story before. I'm in the Barclays Center for the Devin and Ryan. Believe it was the weigh-in. These two dudes walk up. They standing there. I don't know who they are. I ain't never seen these dudes a day in my life. Drew happens to be standing there and he walks off. I'm with Maniac. My man Maniac from Four Corners. These two dudes walk up and they like, yo, that's Drew Titan? Yeah, that's Drew. They ain't saying nothing at first, and then I noticed they got quiet, so I just so happened to turn back and look at them. I said, oh, y'all wanna meet him? I said, nah, the big homie, he cool, you know, go holler at him. The dude said to the other dude, nah, man, fuck that, never mind. Never mind. I'm like, yo, y'all can go talk to him. Y'all can go talk to him. Nah, never mind. And the homie pulled the other dude, and he was like, tell me why they walked out the Barclays Center, right? They never stayed to watch the weigh-in. They walked out the Barclays Center, stood outside the glass, and they sized Drew up from outside, and they're looking like, nah, come on, man, we out. I watched these dudes, and me and Maniac is like, Maniac looked at me like, what the fuck was that about? He said, you think they was coming to do something to Drew? I said, shit, if they did, they thought about it. I said, you see them walking towards the train, right? They walk towards the train. Anybody that been to the Barclays Center know that the train is right there. I'm watching this like, me and Maniac just couldn't do nothing but laugh. We like, yo, if that ain't y'all some suckers. So I guess if Drew would have looked like me, 5'7", 160, I guess they just probably would have jumped me. Knowing that wasn't going to happen, not with Maniac and all my other people standing there. I guess that's what. Yeah, but it was the way how they just like, that's Drew? The dude turned around, was like, nah, man, get the fuck out of here. Nah, we out. We out. he said, Drew, and said, yo, we out. Nah, fam, we good. And they looked at Drew for your Drew. They looked at you for a minute. And he was like, and these wasn't even no little guys. That was the crazy thing about it. These wasn't even no little guys. But they took one good look and was like, nah, fam. Nah, we out of here. I'm telling you, I guess if it was me, I guess they probably would have just pounded me out right there. Right? Forget security, forget police. We just gonna take him outside, act like we want to talk to him, take him around the corner from the bar play and pound him out. But that just shows a lot of you dudes, I don't care if somebody's 5'7" or 6'5", a lot of you dudes ain't what y'all be talking about. Jay Gibson, what's up, my brother? Make sure y'all go, Drew, you going live today at 9:30? I want everybody to make sure they get over there at 9:30 to see my man Drew if he going live today. I'm going to make sure I'm not on too much longer because I want to get over there to him. So we're going to make sure. I don't know if Drew's going live. You going live, Drew? If you are, drop your link, man. Everybody get over there. He said niggas want to get killed over. Well, you know, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if you was in here setting up now. Okay, make sure y'all all get over there to my man Drew. 9:30, he'll be live. We're going to be over there because I'm going to get ready to end this in a couple of minutes. But I want to say this, Drew, I don't know if you was in the building when I told Stormy. Sometimes people don't want to do anything to you because of the things you say. Sometimes because who you're affiliated with. See, they hate the LDBC, but they don't have a valid reason for hating the LDBC. Because let me ask you something. Have you screwed anybody's wife? Have you done anything to anybody's children? Have you showed up to anybody's house and violated them? Have you talked about anybody's dead relatives? I'm just asking a simple question. So sometimes when you're a person also that speak your mind and who you're affiliated with, dudes find reasons to dislike you. They're going to do it with me. Exactly. Exactly, Drew. Exactly. So what reason do you have to dislike me? What reason? What obsession? People have obsessions with disliking people. What's your reason for disliking me? Give me a real reason. And don't tell me that it is because I talk too much. You got to give me a better reason than that. What's the real reason for you disliking me? Because of who I surround myself around, who I talk to, who I take a picture with. I took a picture at the Devin Haney and Ronnie Garcia with Blue, Drew, 78, BF. Of course, a lot of people didn't like that. Oh, Clarence. You might as well just sign you an LDBC application. You next on the list. Oh, I've had people say that. You might as well sign an LDBC application. They willing you in. You don't see it. They willing you in. And I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about, bruh? Like, are we really having this conversation? What are y'all talking about? Yo, bro, they willing you in. You about to be no Doug Zone and LDBC. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? What are you talking about? So now it's against the law to take pictures with people that's never done anything to me? If you weak-minded and you ain't careful, people will have you out here beefing and not being cool with people. Exactly. This is what I'm saying, Drew. I guess to get down with the team, as they trying to put it. And I'm like, okay, let's just say this. Even if it was about that, right? Let's just say, even if it was about that, you're gonna have an issue with me. You're gonna have an issue with me, even if it was about that. If you're not strong-minded and you're weak-minded in this game, people will have you having issues with people that you shouldn't have issues with. You know how you come in the chat and you speak and certain people don't speak and you like, man, I thought we was all right. When did me and you have a problem? Because you're affiliated with this dude, then you're not going to talk to me. But I thought me and you was all right. I never did anything to you. That's the type of world we live in, where people are not being cool with people because of that. There's a lot of people out here right now that should be speaking to each other. If me and you didn't have no personal issue, why are we not speaking? Oh, because that's your man's in them. Cool. Then you know you're not welcome to my channel. Just remember that. Just remember that. As soon as you think you're going to walk in, wrenches get him. Get his ass. We have people out here that should be cool with each other. A lot of us started out cool, but because people couldn't control who they were dating, or they let people get in between shit that they had no business getting in, it just dismantled a lot of relationships that could have been good. So now you walking around out here with this fake YouTube beef. Shit crazy, man. It is what it is, y'all. Look, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's my brother Drew's about to come on in a couple of minutes, and there ain't no way in hell I'm going to miss him. I have things I have to do because I do have to get ready for tomorrow. Yeah, sad but true, Tay. And it's cool because at the end of the day, Tay, if I stop being cool with you, it's because either you did something to me, or depends on what you did to somebody that I love. If you do something bad to somebody I love, it won't be long before you do it to me. Because if you could do it to that person and you had no valid reason for doing it, what the fuck are you going to do to me? I'm not going to stand by and watch people that I love, that I care about, get dismantled, or somebody put a bad rumor out on them that could get them hurt. If somebody came to me and be like, yo, Tay-Tay's a hoe, Tay-Tay got chlamydia, she got an STD and all this, you ain't about to do that. Who you talking about, Tay? You tripping. Hey, you up out of here. Bye. You up out of here. Goodbye. We ain't got nothing to talk about. That goes from, and I'm going to protect my sisters, Miss Fields, all, we ain't doing none of that. As soon as you even do that, you up out of here, baby. Peace. Let's protect our space and our peace, and make sure the word of the day is to maintain. We have to maintain a lot that we do. Protect our space, protect our names, because that's all we got. I love y'all. I got to get ready for tomorrow. Everybody who's coming tomorrow, it must be respectful. Exactly. Everybody that's coming tomorrow, I love y'all. I'm looking forward. If anybody wants to bring anything, I'm not saying you have to, but if anybody wants to bring anything, you're more than welcome to bring it. I just can't wait to see y'all. You know, I love all y'all, man. So I'm gonna be super happy tomorrow. I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. I'll probably come back on tonight to talk about tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna be busy today, but I'll come back. All right. I love y'all. Be safe out there and be blessed. Y'all know what it is. No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. That's right, Brody. Tomorrow.